Um, Joining us here on NDTV is Mr. Ashwathnarayan, who's won from his Malleshwaram constituency. Thank you for speaking to NDTV. Firstly, of course, we have seen how the BJP was very, very optimistic. Is this something that you had already expected as per your internal polls? And is that why you projected a wrong number to the media? Or is this a shocker?
Definitely, it's a shocker. Uh, the minimum what we had expected was a single largest party. So we are very confident for very first time we will be getting a comfortable majority in the state of Karnataka. We are still very surprised, shocked. It's a real shocker. It is unbelievable for the party. And we have done many good work. Probably we have failed to communicate or reach out to the people. I think many reforms have been done. Probably our national education policy, what we have done or implemented itself good enough to get us majority. That is the kind of good work it is going to really enable each and every youngster in the state of Karnataka for a great future. And we are really surprised and we really don't know what to say. But anyway, we need to
Have you all done your analysis? Where do you think you could have gone wrong?
analysis. It will take its own time because there are many. Probably there can be many factors. We need to look into it. Which factor we need to assess it scientifically because it should not become one more opportunity to fire at somebody. It is more than that. The real challenges what we have faced and what could be the real genuine reason we need to work out.
Do you think that, more importance should have been given to the local leaders rather than having central leaders coming over to the state of Karnataka with all that carpet bombing? Because if you're comparing with the Congress, you had more importance to the local leaders, right?
See, basically, national and state now, we are living in a globalized world. That kind of integration is needed. People look up, see, everybody looks up to Smriti Irani, everybody looks up to our Nirmala Sitaram madam, Amit Shah sahab, Nadda ji, like that, everyone, Fadnavis ji, Himant Biswas, you see, everyone is a very inspiring leaders. People always love to be with them, interact with them, look up to them, and they've done their good in their whichever given responsibility. Probably that kind of integration is much required, and our Honorable Prime Minister, most loved person, most respected, most trusted person. Probably the trend of, in the state of Karnataka, the anti-incumbency, once each government, whenever it completes the tenure, normally the trend goes against them. Similarly, we have been caught up with the same thing that has worked against us, and we need to accept that.
One thing I want to understand from you, if you're looking at Congress, they were too much of, pro-poor programs. They had come with a lot of programs like that, welfare schemes. But if you're talking about the BJP, do you think the BJP went a little too far in terms of Hindutva, in terms of Bajrang Dal? Do you think it went a little too far? If you remember, even Mr. Khatil went on to talk about Savarkar versus Tipu. Do you think that was too much, but less of what you should have been doing for the people?
See, when it comes to the people, we have come out with a drinking water scheme, providing electrification, building toilets, housing. We have built more than 5 lakh houses, and we have come out with the Yashaswini program, Ayushman Bharat, skilling, employment. See, all people-centric, women-centric, youth-centric, poor-centric, poor people, farmer-centric. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sanman Yojana, we already given 50,000 amount straight away to each farmer. And when it comes to the floods, we have given the highest compensation not seen in the history, 2 times, 3 times, much more than what was expected. See, all good things have happened. Lot of pro-poor, pro-farmer, pro-youth, pro-women, all real good.
But if people of Karnataka didn't give you mandate, what does it mean?
Somewhere things are what I mentioned in the beginning itself. Probably we have failed to communicate. We have failed to make people appreciate whatever has been given. So we should have worked more harder, and we should have each and every program, how it has benefited each and every person. We should have communicated, made them understand how it has impacted their lives. For example, in my education, my department itself, if I talk about it, Probably for the kind of good work what we have done, we should have got 150 seats only for the work what we have done in our higher education itself.
So why? Why did it?
Probably we have failed to communicate. See, imagine skilling each and every person, employment, the convergence, we are working in convergence, providing the employment oriented, making them more employable, skilling each and every youth whoever is getting into higher education, implementing the national education policy in a very relevant way.
So are you trying to say that, the massive campaigns launched by the BJP, whatever that was in the last few weeks or so, instead of all of this, you all could have instead focused on what you already had in terms of schemes, the NEP policy you're talking about. Is that what?
See, even when it comes to manifesto, election, the benefits been availed by the people is one part. And political slugfest is very important. See, when they talk about banning Bajrang Dal, how dare they can make that statement? You think we be a spectator, allowing them to make? First of all, it is condemnable. They can't even imagine in dreams to make that kind of mention in their manifesto. How dare they can make it? I'm telling you, how dare if they can even think of doing those kind of.
Now that Congress has come to power, what if they ban it?
Let them try it, no? Let them try. Let them try. I'm asking, let them try. Let them come and try it. We'll show them what we can do.
And also, finally, how does it feel to be in the opposition?
Good. People have given that verdict. We have received the verdict and we are accepted. We have got no choice. We have to accept it wholeheartedly.
Okay. Well, thank you. That was Mr. Ashwathnarayan, in fact, conceding the defeat here in the state of Karnataka. With camera person Nagaraj Srija for NDTV in Bengaluru.